lag. It's so bad. Man, I'm lagging bad. Maybe if I... There we go, that's helping. Alright. We're gonna start off with this dump truck. First of all, it is absolutely massive. I mean... Yeah, I don't know how you can destroy this thing. It's pretty much indestructible unless you use one of these 3 items or you put it in a crusher. Like if a car hit it, it wouldn't really stand a chance. But with a crowbar, I could take off an entire wheel. So, besides any of these 3 things in my inventory and the crushers, it's pretty much impossible to destroy this thing with the car, unless it's another dump truck or it's a car we're going to review later. I'm not, some of these aren't even really cars, it's just vehicles. Next up we have this car. This is a really fast car, and it also has a cool trick to it. So if I head out here, do a little drift, we're gonna head over in between here. We're gonna go into the wall. That was not planned. And up the hill. We're gonna head into this pipe. And then we're gonna try to get us either perfectly lined up or upside down. Oh no, we're stuck. Oh, actually, I'm kind of getting us out of here. Well, the point is, what I was trying to get at is I can basically full throttle it and it will just go loop and around. It will just basically go up this way, go upside down, and we'll have enough momentum to come back down and then do it again and again and again, faster and faster and faster each time. It can do that, it's just kind of difficult to do. But yeah. So next up, we have a futuristic tank that shoots lasers. Oh boy. So as you can see, if I point at the road 2 sign and I fire, I'm pretty sure that's a laser. And also, this is kind of like the dump truck. It's really tough to beat unless if you're just trying to beat it with a car. So, I highly recommend if you see this, try not to do too much. Or you're this guy. But as you can see, it does do a little bit of damage. So, the next car on our list is this. It's called the Exo Speeder, and it's worth $20 trillion in this game. It goes 354 miles per hour. I did do some adjusting to that, so if you did not do that, it will probably go a little bit slower. But just to show you how fast this thing actually goes, oh, and that guy is just running into me, okay. Just to show you how fast this thing really does go, we're going to head to the airport. And if you don't know what that is in Car Crushers, if you go out road 2 and go straight, pretty much, you end up at this airport, and it has huge runways with the ramps at the end, so you can pretty much go flying. Alright, I'm going to hit the brakes. I was recording a video earlier, so that's why it said screen recording saved to photos. But here we go. So keep in mind, this is on 3 wheels. Okay, so we're about at least 80% done, and we're pretty much at full speed now. Oh. Okay, so sometimes the ramps don't do don't launch too great, but what will happen is it will hit in and will go flying through the air. You'll see in a second. And then there's this thing. There isn't really much to review about this one. It's the main thing about it is it's kind of got this purple electric kind of theme. I mean, I painted it, but it does kind of have an electric theme, and it's like open wheel. That's pretty much it. But then there's this thing. Oh my goodness, this thing is massive. This won me a demolition derby, like 500. This thing had to win me a demolition derby at least 10 times within the last month. This thing is huge. It also does attract a lot of players to want to hit you, but as you can see, even with decent speed in that big vehicle, it only tore off that much. Could you imagine if he hit me head on with this grinder? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're just grinding him away. So this thing is massive. I think this was made in real life to take down mountain terrain. So this thing does mean business. As you can see, I basically took out his entire car. So we're gonna move on to our final two cars. This what used to be the most expensive car for the latest update, update 28, the Thrust SSC, with 763 miles per hour. I mean, that's insane. It also is very loose. Okay, don't worry, the damage does not affect it. This thing it's very long, and it also isn't really great in reverse. It has one gear. That's another thing, it only has one gear in the car. It doesn't even have to go into any other gear, it's just gear 1 and that's it. Now, if the ramp does go right, we should be flying through the air and we're just going to teleport to spawn, but we'll see. Okay, you can see we're getting good speed here. We're at 600 miles per hour, 700, top speed. Oh, we're flying. Oh, there it goes. There goes the car. There goes the car. It's out of our sight. And as you can... Oh! I'm taking a screenshot of that. How did that happen? Okay, so first we're just soaring through the air. It throws me out of my car. I spawn, and now I'm on top of this thing. What? Okay then, so we're just gonna review the last one, which is the Nuke truck, also known as the explosive MA-22 ICBM transport. I have no idea what that means, but yeah. So, obviously, you saw in the last video, it self-destructs. I've seen this thing blow up in at least half of that futuristic tank. So, this does do quite a bit of damage. And as you can see, it put pieces all the way into this crusher from over there. From in front of that blue thing. So, this thing does quite a bit of damage. So you did not want to mess with this. But if you want to see me review the best and worst crushers and cars, leave a like. Soon. Okay, gonna do this.